Hey guys, it's Tammy, and guess what? If you're watching this video today, you are what? Vertical! Put your problems that way, put your cares that way. You are vertical. Put that smile on your face and change somebody's day today. So, I have not made a video since, I believe it was Monday, about the food scale. I just want to thank you everybody for watching that. It's an important tool in weight loss. It is. But today, I want to talk about miracles and whys. This week, I had to deal with some personal issues that I'm going to share with you because I believe in miracles. There's a reason why everything happens in life. You know, like why was I diagnosed with heart failure and dilated cardiomyopathy and hypertension, and I have an ICD unit and hypothyroidism? Why me? Why me? And in life, you need to figure out why. You need to figure out that why it happened to you. Now, you could sit around and you could do the whole pity me, poor me, because, well, trust me, I've been there. I was there for 2.5 years of the pity me, poor me, sitting on the couch watching everybody else have fun. And I just sat there and was like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't go for a walk. I couldn't go hiking. I couldn't go biking with the family. I would just sit there. And you have to figure out why. Why are you diagnosed with whatever illness you have? Why do things happen in life? And you have to figure out that why. You really, really do. You really have to sit down and think about that why. Now, I'm going to tell you this. This is just a story that happened recently, and I just want to share it with you because I do believe in miracles, and everything happens for a reason. And there's always that why. So I want you guys to listen up. Okay, so this past week, I have been dealing with my son. He is 24. Strong, independent man, works hard, just graduated from college, went to college full-time, works full-time and a part-time job. And for a year, he saved up for his dream vacation to Japan. So proud of him. So proud of him. And he was going with another friend. And I dropped them off 2 weeks ago at the bus stop, so that way they can catch a flight out of O'Hare to LA, where they would have a 12-hour layover, and then take a flight to Canada, and then Canada off to Japan. So I dropped him off at the bus stop, got a phone call, they made it to Chicago, hopping on the flight, boom. The next day, my son calls me crying on the phone. Mom, I lost my wallet, I lost my passport, I lost my boarding pass, I lost my ID, I lost my credit cards, I lost my money, I lost everything. I can't get on the flight. I have 45 minutes to get onto the flight. And, you know, of course, I'm just waking up because it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, wait a minute, what? What? So my son is in LA, lost his wallet, lost everything, okay? So I'm like, okay, where do you think you lost it? And he says, in the back of an Uber car. And I'm like, okay, what's the Uber driver's name and the number, and I'll start calling. So they gave me the number, and I started calling this guy. No answer. And I'm calling, and leaving messages, and calling. And they're calling too. I called Uber. Uber messaged me. I called a girlfriend of mine who drives for Uber. She gave me the information to call. I called one of my police officer friends. They told me that he needs to file a report with the police department saying that his wallet was stolen. They could give him a photocopy ID of his driver's license, front and back, and he can use that for identification along with the police report. So, of course, being the mother that I am, I went on the telephone to my state's passport And I talked with them there. They said you need to call the California passport people. So I called the California passport people and talked to them. They said that they could get him a replacement passport within 12 or 6 to 12 hours. I said, okay, what do we need to do? They said that I would need to send him his birth certificate and that he could bring the photo ID in along with the police report. His friend would have to fill out a form saying that she's known him for 2 years and this, that, and the other thing. And Thomas would have to fill out some forms and he could get an emergency passport. So I'm like, okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Then I contacted the California Police Department and they said, yes, no problem. All you would have to do is just come in and we would print that off for him. I said, great. So I talked to my son. I told him, okay, these are the steps you're going to have to do. You're going to have to reschedule the flight. I will ship you your birth certificate overnight, which would have costed $50, by the way, to ship it overnight to the hotel you're staying at. You take all the information I just gave you, filling out the forms, having your friend go with you. She has to fill out a form. You present all the paperwork that you need to do to get an emergency passport. And hopefully you can switch your flight. And he just said, you know what, Mom, I give up. I'm not going to do it. I already missed my flight. I can't reschedule the flight. I'm out the money, and everything. I'm just coming home. And of course, I was a little worried. This is his dream vacation. This is something that he wanted to do since he was like 14 years old. This was his dream vacation, was to go to Japan. So we stayed the night in LA and came back. I went and picked him up from the bus station, and of course, he depressed state. I just kind of left him alone, Then finally one day he came up and talked to me, and he said, Mom, this is what happened. I was in the back of the Uber. I was checking my wallet because I was picking up a prescription for my friend from Walgreens at 3 o'clock in the morning. She's obviously female. I didn't want her going out at 3 o'clock in the morning in LA to get the prescription, so I went to go get it for her. It's in the back of the Uber. He's checking his wallet to make sure that he had a $5 bill in his wallet to pay for the prescription. Put the wallet in his pocket, so he thought. Went into Walgreens, asked the Uber driver, could you please just stay here for just a couple of minutes while I run and get the prescription? It's already ready, and I'll be in and out. Uber driver said, sure, no problem. My son goes into Walgreens, comes back out, or goes into Walgreens, realizes his wallet is not in his pocket. So he went back out to go check the back of the Uber car, and the Uber guy's gone. He left him. At Walgreens. And no wallet. Now, it was only my son, the pharmacist, and the cashier at 3 o'clock in the morning at Walgreens in the store. So wallet, gone. In the back of the Uber car, off it went, with the Uber driver who said he was going to stay, but didn't, okay? So he gets back to the airport, and that's when he called me crying. So when I picked him up from the bus station, of course, he didn't talk to me for 2 days, finally told me this story. And I said, Thomas, I just want to let you know that I love you. And things happen for a reason. Of course, my son didn't want to hear that, He didn't want to hear that. He wanted to hear it's just leave me alone. I'm depressed. I missed out on my dream vacation, everything like that. So Monday of this week, I'm watching the news. And guess what? There was an earthquake in Japan that killed 4 people. 6.1 registered earthquake, right? The same town my son was going to be in. Miracle, right? Oh my God. Things happen for a reason, and you need to figure that out. I mean, I couldn't believe that when I was like, oh my God, my son could have been over there. He could have got killed. He could have got injured. I couldn't believe it. Everything happens for a reason. Somebody upstairs was watching, probably my father, was watching my son and saying, no, you can't go. We got to screw this up somehow. And thank God the Uber driver took off. So could you imagine what I would be like right now? I would be in a frantic state, and everything like that. So miracles do happen. And there's always a why. Why do you have this illness? Why are you taking this weight loss journey? You have to figure out your why. If you don't figure out your why, you will not be successful in your journey. Now, for a lot of you, it's to lose weight. Some of us, it's to get healthier. For some, it's they want to see their kids, their grandkids grow up. For some, it's because I have a medical condition and I want to improve it, or I want to get off my medication, or whatever it is. But you have to dig deep down inside and find that why. You need to find that miracle. There was a reason why I was diagnosed with heart failure and dilated cardiomyopathy and hypertension and hypothyroidism. I didn't understand it at first. I was depressed. I was in the pity me, poor me state. But after I died, that's when I found my why. Why do I need to lose weight? For me, yes, it was for more of the heart health thing, and it was more for the, to get healthier. But I was so busy taking care of everybody else, the kids, the dog, the cat, the boyfriend at the time, and everything like that. I wasn't focused on me. And you need that why. Why am I doing this? Why do I make these videos? To make people more aware of what heart failure really is and how you can change that and how it can help some people doing what I did, the ketogenic diet. I can't express it enough. The ketogenic diet is so heart healthy. My heart transplant team and my cardiologist wouldn't have put me on it in the beginning if it wasn't heart healthy. And a lot of people don't understand that. You need to find your why. Okay, you guys? For me, yes, it is because of health, and yes, because, someday I may have grandchildren, who knows. But for me, my why is to look fucking hot. For once in my life, I'm doing something for myself, and it's to look fucking hot. So put your why in the comments below. Why do you do your diet? What diet you're doing, and why do you do it? Dig down deep, find that miracle, and just go with it. And just always remember that why. Why are you doing it? For me, I want to look hot. Why not, right? And of course, to be healthy, heart healthy. And that's why I advocate the ketogenic diet, especially for my heart failure peeps. All right. I will talk with you guys later. I hope you enjoyed that little story. Totally true story. Miracles do happen, you guys. But just remember, there's always a why. Why are you doing this? Why are you diagnosed with some kind of medical condition? Find that why and bring peace to your life. All right? And do something positive today. All right? Get out there and do it. Talk to you later.